What's up, chumps, and welcome back to the course. This is Module 4, the game Rizz 101, and the art of pulling without. Trying the part you have probably skipped onto because I know you're an average, frustrated chump looking to score with the Huzz the easy way, but they smell you, coming from a mile away. So if you haven't watched other modules, then don't expect this one to carry your corn fantasies. If you are here, you have done the inner work specifically from previous modules, then this one is going to give you an easier time. You have got the mindset right. Now we are hitting the street, and here is the core frame I want to drop right here, right now. Say it with me. You don't chase, you attract. Write that down, tattoo it on your forehead. I do not care. Let the cat chase the string. What happens when you chase a cat? It runs away. The same way. Don't chase. Just dangle the string, and the cat would come chase you for the string. Confidence is not something you act out, it is something you project without needing validation. It is a subtle field around you. Let me give you a quick story setup. This is when it clicked for me. So, I was out with my friends one night, typical spot music, loud, everyone trying too hard. You know the scene, guys preening, looking over their shoulder, trying to find the perfect line. And that is when it clicked. You do not win by being the loudest, you win by being the one who does not need to win. You win by being the calmest, most interesting thing in the room. You become the prize. That is what this module is about. The mystery method structure, three phases of Rizz. We are going back to the source code here, the OG blueprint. Mystery laid this out like a video game. You cannot skip levels, you have to beat each stage to move on. It is a three-phase system and you must follow the steps. Phase 1, attraction. This is your approach. This is where you set the frame. You are not trying to get her. You're demonstrating that she is trying to get you. Your main job here is to demonstrate value and tease, not please. We drop DHV here, demonstration of higher value. We use the neg and we master group theory. You open the set, which means the group of people she is with. You demonstrate value to the group. Then you disqualify yourself from being a needy suitor. That last part is key. Mystery used to say the first few minutes are not about her at all. It is about how everyone else reacts to you. When the group likes you, she gets intrigued by default. It is social proof in action. Phase 2, comfort. You have got her attention. She is curious. She is smiling. Now you build a vibe. This is where you vibe and make her feel like she knows you. You move from the cool and trusting guy to the trusted friend. You share stories. You tell little inside jokes. You use a chill, grounded tone. You do not talk about your job or your car. You talk about your dreams, your ridiculous childhood memories, your favorite weird conspiracy theory. You're building an emotional connection, not a resume. Phase 3, seduction. Once that trust and interest are built, you make the smooth transition. This is the payoff. This is all about subtle escalation, kino as we call it. More intense eye contact, physical proximity. The touches are less accidental, more deliberate, but still in a comfortable way. This is where you move in. You have earned this stage by getting the first two right. You have to have attraction and comfort before seduction, otherwise, you are just a creep. Demonstrating higher value DHV. DHV is the currency of the attraction phase. This is how you flex without flexing. You do not say, I am rich. You say, I just got back from a spontaneous trip to Tokyo I booked last minute. You do not say, I am a leader. You confidently take the lead in deciding where the group goes next. DHV is all about subtle indicators of value, social proof, people laughing at your jokes, leadership, you make decisions confidently, calmness, you are the most relaxed person in a high energy room, people actually listening to you when you speak. The casual story is a massive DHV spike. One time I casually mentioned I had a trip planned last minute not to impress but to show I live life on my own terms. She leaned in, she was instantly more engaged. That is DHV. It shows abundance. It shows you have options and you are not tied to a dull routine. DHV spikes examples. People laugh at your jokes even if they are terrible. You are chill and respectful with staff. You are the one who introduces two people who do not know each other. You have people waiting for you or talking about you. They see others valuing your time. Next up, negging the art of playful disqualification. Now, let us talk about the neg hits. This is the most misunderstood tool in the entire toolbox. It is not an insult. You are not trying to crush her spirit. A neg is flirting through detachment. Your goal is to lower her perceived pedestal. Attractive women live on a pedestal because every guy throws compliments at them all day. You have to break that pattern. You're not insulting her, you are gently teasing her to show you are not one of her orbiters. Neg examples. You are cute for a troublemaker. Do not get too excited. I am just being friendly. I like your necklace. It really distracts from that stain on your shirt. The delivery is crucial. It must be playful, friendly, but detached. No smirk, no malice. Just a light conversational observation. Story time. There was this girl at a lounge who thought she was untouchable, every guy orbiting her like satellites. I told her, "You remind me of my cousin, she's just as dramatic." Instantly flipped the dynamic. She had to prove to me she was not dramatic. She started trying to qualify herself to me. Boom, frame flipped. As for other guys around her, I had other plans. That is, mog them. Mogging, handling other guys smoothly. This comes right out of the game and the original mystery method. An alpha male of group is the guy who tries to dominate the social frame. He is your competition. You do not fight them. That is low value. That is showing insecurity. You outframe them. The secret is to keep calm and use humor. You treat his attempt to dominate with amused indifference. Example. Once I was playing pool with a group of girls and their guy friend joined in mid-game and it did not set right with me, so I had to mog him. He was taking turns for the girls and made a big mistake. Instead of pocketing the ball, he managed to shoot it out of the pool, so I jokingly said, "Keep playing like that and you will drop your other ball too." The girls laughed and refused to let him play again. He then left with after losing all his aura. Moving on to shit tests and last minute resistance, aka LMR. Every beautiful woman has a shield. That shield is a shit test. A shit test is her way of checking if your confidence is real. Is this guy actually cool and high value, or is he just acting? She is poking at your frame to see if it breaks. You respond with humor or indifference. Never get defensive. Never justify your actions. Shit test and response. She says, "You probably say that to every girl." You reply, "Only the ones who actually listen." She says, "What do you actually do for a living?" You reply, "I am a professional kitten cuddler. It is top secret stuff." This will keep her guessing and you'll on her mind too. If you pass the shit test, your value goes up. If you fail, you're back to square one. Then you have last minute resistance. This is the natural hesitation before intimacy. It is the pause. Her mind is catching up to the speed of the interaction. You handle this respectfully, never push. You show emotional control. You say, "Hey, I am not rushing anything, chill. Let us just talk." You pull back the physical to build back the comfort. Mystery emphasize. This is the difference between a pickup artist and a creep. You respect her reality while maintaining your frame. LMR is a final test of your character. Pass it and you win her trust. Next up, it's about peacocking, basically standing out without trying too hard. Peacocking is a visual DHV. It is about your personal presentation. You want to dress or accessorize in a way that makes you memorable, not ridiculous. It is an investment. It is not about designer brands. It is about a signature look, a ring, a unique necklace, a cool jacket or shoes. Something that says I am an interesting person who has invested in my unique self. The frame is this: when you walk in, you should already be pre-selected. Your look says something interesting before your mouth does. It is a conversation starter built into your fit. Story time. I used to wear a bright ruby ring. Every time someone would ask about it, like where did I got it from or how expensive it is, and I'd respond with that, "It's a family heirloom." Instant conversation starter. Instant open. I did not even have to do the work. The peacock did the work for me. Now, about the social proof, the most powerful attraction multiplier. This is the big one. We are human. We mirror social approval. If people react well to you, others assume you are valuable. Social proof is the most powerful attraction multiplier in the game. You are not chasing one girl. You are focusing on having a high value, fun interaction with the whole group and the whole environment. How to build social proof. Be surrounded by friends, especially cool female friends. Be the one who introduces people to each other in the group. This establishes you as the social hub. Be seen laughing, engaged, and having fun with others, not chasing the target. I always tell guys, if you want her to notice you, make everyone else notice you first. You are sending a signal to her lizard brain. If all these people like him, he must be important. I should investigate. Then comes ultimate game skill: frame control. The frame is your emotional world. It is your reality, your standards, your vibe, your humor. Frame control is the ultimate game skill because you never react to her world, she reacts to yours. A low value guy reacts. If she is in a bad mood, he tries to fix it. If she flakes, he gets angry. A high value guy controls the frame. Example, if she flakes, you do not guilt trip. You just say, no worries, I got caught up too, let us try another time. You are communicating. Your flaking did not impact my awesome reality. You control the emotional tempo. You are the rock. She can try to move the rock, but it is not moving. It is a subtle display of power, but it is essential for attraction. Uh, Another easy strategy is being cocky funny. We have to talk about the master of the attraction phase, the cocky funny strategy. The core principle is simple: be funny but self amused, never serious. You are confidently teasing but with a grin. It is a hybrid of arrogance and humor. For example, telling her something like, you are trouble, I can already tell. Don't not ruin my life this early. Or, you look like you give people attitude for fun. Or, I'd say you are out of my league, but I do not play in leagues. It works because it shows confidence and humor together. These are two primal attraction triggers. The humor softens the cockiness, but the cockiness shows you are not a doormat. Story hook. One time I told a girl I'd say, you're out of my league, but I don't play in leagues. She laughed so hard she spilled her drink. That is cocky funny in action. You are playfully putting yourself above her in a way that she enjoys. Vibe over technique. Listen closely. This is where most chumps fail. No line or tactic works if your vibe is off. If you are nervous, it leaks through your tone, through your body language. You're trying to use a DHV story, but your hands are shaking and your voice is squeaky. She feels that incongruence. But if you are chill, she will relax too. Calm, grounded speech and unwavering eye contact are more powerful than any rehearsed routine. Silence is powerful. The guy who is comfortable with a slight pause in conversation is the guy who does not need to fill the void. He is comfortable in his own skin. That is a massive DHV. You have to avoid being too eager or invasive. Recognize when a conversation needs to cool off or shift topics. This is about reading the room. Body language cues are everything. Crossed arms, short replies, looking away. These are a hint. Take the hint and disengage gracefully. Do not force it. Do not keep going with the negs if she is pulling back. By doing so, you are demonstrating that you are socially intelligent and you respect boundaries. This ties back to the core frame. You do not chase. If she's not feeling it, you bounce to the next set. You have an abundance mindset, remember? Her loss, not yours. Let me hit you with a few quick anecdotes to solidify this. Negs are seasoning, not the main dish. A light sprinkle to break her pattern, not a shovel full of dirt. I once saw a guy mog a whole group fight just standing tall, cracking jokes, and never reacting to the AMOG's challenge. He treated the challenger like a little brother who needed patting on the head. That is what presence feels like. That is owning the room. And there was a time I got hit with a classic, you're a player, aren't you? Line, a classic shit test. I could have gotten defensive. I could have gotten mad. Instead, I just paused and said I was until you distracted me. Instant reframe. I acknowledged the frame without accepting the negative implication and then flipped it into a compliment. She had to smile. Frame control achieved. The real game is you. We are at the end of Module 4. I am going to bring it home with the most important message. The real goal is not to get girls. The real goal is to become that guy. The guy who is confident, composed, socially aware. The guy who lives life on his own terms. You do not chase, you attract. The techniques we went through are just tools. They are the scaffolding building is you. The game is not manipulation, it is communication with confidence. It is about you becoming the most high value version of yourself and then simply allowing others to be drawn into your reality. Now go out there and practice the frame. No more chumps, only attractions. You have the blueprint. The rest is up to you.